Stop number 19 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to New Hampshire International Raceway, or New Hampshire Motor, whatever it is, for the Lenox Industrial Tools 300. On the pole, the King Richard Petty's car with Mark Matthews, alongside of him Trey Campbell in the 24. Row 2, Ken Johnson and Andrew Baranda. Row 3, Derek Walker and Matthew Rodriguez. Row 4, Fred Christopher and Aaron Reed. 15 laps around this track in New Hampshire, and the green flag about to wave, and here we go. Boy, it sounded like somebody spun the tires on a starter. Mark Matthews has the lead in the 43 car. Remember how dominant he was at the track similar to this at Rockingham. And boy, he's got a good start. On the rest of the field, there's the battle already shaping up for second between Trey Campbell in 24 and Ken Johnson in the 14. And Campbell hits the wall coming out of turn number 2, or turn number 4, excuse me. Ken Johnson takes second. Here comes Derek Walker taking a spot from Trey Campbell in the 26 car. Take you through the field. Colin Cropley and John Douglas. Oh! Colin Cropley shoves John Douglas into the wall. John Douglas ain't gonna like that, obviously. It looks to me like the yellow is out, obviously. Let's see what happened here. And oh! We got a spinner look like under a smoker, big time smoker, I think. I don't know who that was. I don't know what had happened to cause the caution here. Here's what happened to cause the almost wreck under yellow. Here. It looked to me, yeah, right there, the 99 car of Robbie Bogus almost gets turned by the... Yeah, he does. He gets turned by the 21 of Steven Weber. That was, at least it wasn't the Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon deal at Texas in the fall of 2010. Let's see. I don't know what happened to cause the yellow flag in the first place here. I think I saw the one car, Brian Cooper. He may have had something to do with this. Yeah, right there. There's what's started right there. To John Douglas and C.J. Sorensen looks like. No, right there. Out of the second turn, CJ looks like he had it. He thought he had John Douglas cleared. Apparently he wasn't. CJ's sideways right there. Whew. Adam Chambers gets through. A lot of them get through until Ryan Cooper nails him. So does the 39 of Alexander Dawson. He gets in it. I believe Trevor Reinhardt got into it. So did... Maybe been the 30. I think the 33 of Dougie Shears also got in it too. I don't know what had happened. Let's look at the further back there where the guys right there. There's Ryan Cooper. I think it may have just have been C.J. Sorensen and Ryan Cooper that got into this crash. And see, we saw Dougie Shears hit the wall coming to the caution flag. Let's take a look again as to what happened. Let's take a look again. This ain't going to be a pretty ride from Ryan Cooper's car, I don't think. Watch this. From the roof cam, he's got smoke in front of him, and then... Too late. He got hit as well by the 32 of Dylan Hughes. So, boy, look look at Ron Cooper just off-roading through the grass. A lot of smoke, though, coming out of that car, so... It's a yellow flag here at New Hampshire. I don't know if we're... Oh, we're back to green flag. And just as we already gone green flag here, Mark Matthews continues to lead the race, so the yellow flag's sure to last short here at New Hampshire. Ken Johnson's second right now. Third is... Well, there's the pace car. That's not third place run. Third place was Derek Walker. Now it's Fred Christopher in the 3 car. I'm having a battle with the Quaker State car. A couple of retro schemes there. Fred Christopher won this year at Texas Motor Speedway. And here comes the 2 car. And here comes the 2 car. Oh! Derek Walker smacks the wall out of turn 4. Trey Campbell goes by him in the 24. Moving back up through the field. There's Nick Knotts in the 2 car. He's wanting to try to take a spot away from the 3 car of Fred Christopher. And we got another yellow flag, I think. There. Let's look as to what happened caused the yellow flag. I think the 27, we got a shot of the 27 of Jacob Rodriguez. There he is. Boy, and oh, this looks like a hard crash right there. I think it happened just out in front. I think it may have been the car of 8 of Stephen Weber in the 21. Here's what happened. He gets turned by Trey Roberts in the 56. Oh. There on everybody just piles up right there. Jacob Rodriguez, Dougie Shears, C.J. Sorensen, Johnny Gardner was in it. The 7 car. Yeah, Jacob Rodriguez, Richard Anderson was in it in the 7, or in the 60 car. There's the 7 of Johnny Gardner. Let's look again. Let's look again. Boy, just a simple. It looked like a simple spin up of Stephen Weber and Trey Roberts may have been there, caused a big catastrophe. Turn 4, if you want to call it a catastrophe, he gets tapped by the. And see right there, he squeezes Robbie Bogus into the wall, and then gets right into Trey Roberts. Roberts hits him. Oh! Richard Anderson just plowed Jacob Rodriguez in the back end. There, you saw Dylan Hughes get in the crash. Johnny Gardner, C.J. Sorensen, as I said, Dougie Shears. No damage, I don't think, on the Dylan Hughes car. Not much on the Shears car, too. So that's 2 cautions here today at New Hampshire. Mark Matthews still leads the race, by the way. The caution lights are out on the pace car. So we should be going back to green flag here. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout. Green, white, and checkered. Here we go. Mark Matthews leads the race here. Can anybody catch Mark Matthews? He led every lap at Rockingham. There's Ken Johnson in the 14. Wait, Matthews got a great jump. Tell you what, every time you see the 43 car dominate like this, it makes you think of the heyday back in the 60s and 70s with Richard Petty. Back when they dominated everything in NASCAR. En route to 200 wins. Here they come. White flag waves for Mark Matthews. And this is the final lap of the race. Ken Johnson, he's given it a valiant try to catch the 43, but I don't think it's going to be enough as they come out of the second turn. There's Fred Christopher and Nick Knotts. Battle for the 3rd spot. Nick trying to get around the 3 car. Fred Christopher. Knotts has the nose on the inside as they come out of turn 4. But this day belongs to Mark Matthews. He wins the Lenox Industrial Tools 300. Ken Johnson 2nd, and Fred Christopher just held off Nick Knotts For the third spot and fifth goes to Aaron Reed. There's the final running order. Mark Matthews, Ken Johnson, Fred Christopher, Nick Knotts. Aaron Reed finishes 5th. Trey Campbell 6th. Finally good run for him. Dylan Petit, Jasmine Acosta, Derek Walker, John Douglas. And here's the rest of the running order. As they come down, there's the all the way down to the final spot. Championship leader Ryan Cooper. That's going to take a big hit in the points. Dead last finish. The same with Johnny Gardner. He was also in the top 5 in the points. So, but back in the victory lane, the famous 43 of Richard Pettycar, Mark Matthews. And there's the points, how they are right now. There's the top 10. And there it is. Dylan Petit now takes the lead by 2 points over Ryan Cooper. Nick Knotts in 3rd. Adam Chambers 4th. Johnny Gardner still 5th. The points, there's the top 16 right now. And here's the rest of the top 35 in the points chase. Boy. And that's how we are right now going into the next race on the tour. The next race will be the Mr. Excitement 500 from Pocono.